Alrighty guys, welcome on back to some more Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Last episode, we unlocked our fourth and final job for this chapter. We unlocked the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie right here is a spear-using unit, and if you've played games like Final Fantasy, you might recognize it as the Dragoon job. Basically, they use BP in order to do high damage abilities, so things like Jump, where they'll spend 2 turns but deal double damage, or Crescent Moon, which does regular damage to every single enemy on screen. Very, very strong attacks, however, it has a very big BP problem, which at this point in the game, we don't really have a fix for, and by the time we do have a good fix for it, Valkyrie will be very much outclassed. And then we made it here to this dungeon. This is basically the final dungeon of Chapter 2, that once we clear, we should hopefully be able to go back and save the water crystal. And in this episode, we're going to do just that. But before that, if you guys do like this video and the series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to reach 500 subscribers by August, so it'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. So I did a little research between episodes. Because I was sitting here and I was like, man, some of these jobs just seem really good, but clearly they're going to be outclassed soon. So I was like, what jobs do I plan on using end game? And basically, Edea, we don't have a job we'll be using for end game for her yet. Spellfencer's good. Spellfencer will last a good portion of the game, about halfway through the game, but we will end up swapping her very soon. Ringabel here, while Merchant is solid, like really, really good, the reason for it is because you get a lot of money, but also things like BP drink right here, which lets you give BP to your allies for a certain amount of peg. But you can see there, 1,000 peg for 1 BP is a lot. And I know the trade-off there is that you're getting more money when you have equipped. However, we will get a better version of Merchant much later, a much better BP battery that we'll be focusing him in on. And then as for Agnès, Time Mage is really good. Like, really, really good. Unfortunately, late game, she will end up switching off Time Mage, because you basically want to have a White Mage and a different job combined to be, like, the best support in the game. However, for quite a while, the Time Mage and White Mage combo are going to be very, very solid. And then finally, here for Tiz, we actually have Monk. This is one of the best jobs in the game, and it has some of the best job abilities as well. You can see there that physical attack 10% up right there is just straight up one of the best support abilities you can get in the entire game, especially for your physical attackers. So we'll end up leveling Monk up a little bit more, and then we're actually going to get his final job very, very soon. I believe the final job we're going to put him into is in the next chapter, so it'll be just a short while longer before Tiz is basically in his final state. Everybody else will take a little bit longer. Edea will probably be our last character to get into her final state. And Agnès is already there with the White Mage. So I just did a little bit of research. And again, I'll go over every job, how to get them all, and I'll show at least a little bit off for most of them. But all that will have to wait until we get to that point. We can go ahead and upgrade our building here. We get Earth right there, Antarctic Wind, some monster fibers. Anything I can get for, I mean, anything less than an hour, I think I've kind of capped out at this point. Yeah, pretty much anything we get at this point is going to be having to get in the next episode. So we'll go ahead and grab that one. And then when we're ready, we can go ahead and just walk up here.
Agnès! Olivia! Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness! I've been so worried. I had no idea where you were, if you were safe.
And I am sorry. I've been on the run, hiding in one corner of Florum or the next.
Since the day the darkness took the crystals?
Darkness? You speak of what happened a few weeks ago? No, I've been a fugitive for longer. Years now.
What? But I don't... Whatever for?
Florum maintains a show of stability and peace, but it's been home to harsh persecution. Crystallists are rounded up. Any who struggle are killed. I nearly joined them more than once.
Persecution? At whose hands?
Any under the banner of the Bloody Rose. The fields have run red since the day they appeared.
The Blood Rose Legion.
I thought to smuggle the faithful to safety, but I am one woman alone.
I too nearly died by the hands of the Duchy in Kaldisla.
I feared as much. I know not the cause of the violent hate they bear us, but it exists. But come, seeing you again like this is a happy occasion. We've both survived. In truth, I had begun to doubt such a reunion would ever come to pass.
Have you had some cause to lose hope?
The Vestal of Fire is dead. I heard it from a member of the Blood Rose Legion.
Are you certain? Oh, this is terrible!
No! Then that means you two are the only ones still able to awaken the crystals!
Awaken? What does she mean? And what is she?
Don't eye me like I'm some kind of monster! I'm a Crystal Fairy!
Olivia, we Vestals are the only ones able to dispel the evil shadow spreading over the land. And to do that, to fill the great chasm, all 4 crystals must be awakened.
I see. In my seclusion, I had no idea. You fought so hard, Agnès. How my little crybaby friend has grown. I've cried enough as well. The task ahead was insurmountable alone, but together... we can do this. I cannot hope to lead anyone by continuing to flee. Those believers who remain need comfort, hope, and the world needs our aid. I'm coming with you, Agnès.
Olivia, thank you. I'll be tenfold braver with you at my side.
Then let us begin at the Temple of...
Your little game of hide-and-seek is at its end.
Who?
That little girl took the festival crown. Why is she here?
Could it be... we were followed?
The witch, Victoria. I remember now. She sits upon the Council of 6, leaders of the Eternian forces.
What?
You Vestals have run quite out of hand at late. I shall see your running ends here.
Look out! Agnès!
Dang, man, there goes Olivia.
Olivia! It was me! That was meant for me!
It was meant for the both of you. How irritating.
Olivia! Please, no! Olivia!
Let this be a nightmare.
Be careful. The witch is a greater foe than we can hope to defeat.
Oh, bother.
Another?
You're late, Victor. I started without you.
So you have. Our purpose was to be the capture of the Vestals. But I fear you've overdone it. Not that it especially matters.
You know how I detest holding back. Temperance is so dull.
And so, we have to fight Victor and Victoria.
Like little dolls. One good twist and up pops their head.
You are ever demanding of your toys, Victoria.
Let's go ahead and examine Victoria and then default everybody. Yeah. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. So I wasn't going to explain this. This is an unwinnable fight. You actually just have to last 5 turns without dying.
Apart half a lifetime. And just finally, have you no humanity?
Victor, were we to bring back the Vestals, plural?
No, Victoria. We were charged with securing only one.
Then I think I'll go ahead and kill the Wind Vestal. Yes, that sounds rather lovely.
Yeah, he's at 1 HP somehow, okay. We'll go ahead and just heal them, I guess. Tiz, and Edea. Everyone else will default.
Were these my father's orders? It's the Grand Marshal's girl. I was too distracted by the Vestals to notice. Has my father truly performed such brutality all this time? Quiet your wailing. He was calm enough when he cast you off.
Indeed, I see no issue with terminating her here.
Okay, we should be able to fully heal here. And then default, I think, just one more turn. Ooh, I don't know if poison can kill, so just in case, we'll go ahead and heal on yes and default with everyone else. Oh well.
I grow bored, Victor.
Then, shall we conclude?
Erase all but the water Vestal. The rest...
Victoria? Victoria! Of course, it would have to be now. I fear we must adjourn. My apologies.
Did we win? No. They let us go?
Olivia, please, hold on. You can't. Why did you? We'd only just met again.
You are always quick to tears. I need to keep close watch. I'm sorry. As you say, we just... after so long. Please, I leave my duties to you. Awaken the water crystal.
I can't. I need you, Olivia. I can't do this alone. I can't do this.
You can. You will. I know. You can. Only you. Only.
Olivia, open your eyes. Please, open your eyes. You're the only one. My only friend. Don't leave me. Please, don't leave. I need you. Olivia.
Why did this have to happen? It's not right!
It's too cruel. It feels like my heart's been torn up into ribbons. It's too sad. But where do we go from here? You're the only Vestal left, Agnès. Can you do it? I'm so sorry to ask this of you now, but there's no other way. So I'm asking you, awaken the 4 crystals before the world is swallowed completely. It's what Olivia wanted. She said you could do it. Only you. So please, save this world, Agnès.
Olivia lies dead because of me. The same as the acolytes of the Temple of Wind, the night the darkness struck. Why do they all hurry to leave me so? Why is it always me left behind? They're all leaving. Everyone I ever knew. Vanishing forever. Why am I even...
Agnès, I don't know the words to comfort you. But I want to say this at least. You have us. Always.
I will do it. There's no one else left.
Agnès' anguish. Agnès is beyond downhearted. I wish I knew what to say to her. It's my fault. I should have remembered who Victoria was sooner. The two Vestals shared a bond closer than I began to imagine. For now, we best just give her space. And so, with that unfortunate news, we have to go do what we came here to do to begin with. And that is go save the water crystal. Go ahead and teleport back to the entrance of this dungeon. We'll go ahead and turn it on 50%. It already is. And we will make our way to the water crystal. It's up here, and then we just go directly south from the city, right? Yes. We'll go ahead and run up here. Is everyone at full health? No, they're all at 0 because of that final attack they unleash. Really glad we didn't get into a fight there then, because that would have been really bad. We get some new AI buddy bots. And we'll go ahead and rest in a tent. And so, make sure we drop a save, because just like the last crystal, we will have a boss fight before we can awaken this one. We'll go ahead and head on in.
Wait! Something isn't right.
The air is charged. It's totally different from before.
Look, there, in the crystal. Rusalka! That's Rusalka, purveyor of doom!
It's the same as the last time.
We can't awaken the crystal until we're rid of the beast, Agnès!
Then I have no choice.
I did not mean to press A there, but regardless, we're going to be fighting Rusalka here. We'll go ahead and examine it just like usual, and then we can go ahead and default with everyone else. 30,000 HP, but weak to lightning, and it is aquatic. Oh man, I got charmed already. That is awful. Ringabel, we'll go ahead. Actually, we'll just go ahead and default right off the bat. We'll just go ahead and charge this up. Ooh, hits me with an aerial slayer. As soon as we'll get rid of that. Unfortunately, do I have a aquatic slayer? I do, so this is gonna be really good for him. So we'll go ahead, default one more time, and then we'll start using our attacks next. Okay, we'll default with him. default with her. However, the two of you are about to go all out. So Ringabel, let's go ahead and Piercing Bolt. This will... I wish I could do Withering Ripple, but I don't know why. It won't let me. Maybe I'll have to go read the special and what it actually requires there. Actually, is it because I'm... No, interesting. I don't know why it won't let me. We'll go ahead and hit the Rizalka with this. And then we'll follow it up with some Thundaras. These are going to be very, very powerful here. And then for Edea, we're going to do basically the same thing. We'll go ahead and Air Splitter. And then we will use our Sword Magic, Thundara on my sword, followed by some Stomps. This is going to be a ton of damage right off the bat. Let's see what we do here. Piercing Bolt's only going to do 1,000, but it's going to raise my magic attack of these following Thundaras from him. 1,200 damage is solid damage.
Ready to fly?
And here's the big one. She's going to raise her attack here. Up to, well, she did 1,200 damage right there, but let's see how much she can do with a Thundara sword. 2,500 damage. Oh my gosh. So now he's going to disappear. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to default again until he comes back. And he hits you with a very, very powerful attack. You can see there it actually defeated Ringabel there. But this is where it actually matters. So you can actually tell which Rusalka is the real Rusalka. Each of these has 2,000 HP, but this one still has 1,900 HP. So very, very easy to tell which is which. We'll go ahead and do maximum draw on, it is number 2, right? Yes, that back one. And then we will go ahead and throw a Phoenix down onto Ringabel. And then we will follow up with 2 Aquatic Slayers on this Rizalka. Then for Agnès here, we're going to go ahead and do a Cura. And we're probably just going to Cura everybody here, assuming that Ringabel gets up from this. It's actually... No, I think I'll do it that way, because I'm pretty sure he'll be able to act first. And then for Edea, we're just going to go ahead and stomp this Rizalka a ton. See how much damage we can do here. He starts with a maximum draw. 3,300 damage to that thing. And then he Phoenix downs. And then he hits him with Aquatic Slayers for 1,600 damage. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, good thing it targeted Edea by herself. We are getting really good RNG right here. That's a crit for 5,500. Is this going to... That did, in fact, kill the real Rizalka. So we'll go ahead and cure everybody, which, honestly, great turn right there. They didn't target everybody, targeted the right people, and we were able to get a crit, which downed the real Rizalka. These still count. Like, these are real enemies we have to get rid of. However, it's going to be much, much easier now, because these only have 2,000 HP apiece. So, Agnès can default, and then Ringabel, let's just Thundara all foes here, and try to finish up these fakes. That's going to be 2,000 from him, 2,000 from him, and finish up the last fake Rizalka. With that, we get 3,600 peg, 1,800 XP, and 180 JP. I think that's enough. Oh, this is going to be really close for Ranger. Yeah, it's going to be really close for Ranger, but not quite enough. Wow, 5 off. Very, very unfortunate.
Good. We're ready to begin the rite. All set, Agnès? I'll go over the process for the ritual once more, just to be sure. To awaken it, you must set your own life force to resonate with the crystal's natural rhythm. Focus your prayers on the crystal and don't stop, Agnès. If it works as it should, we'll soon see dramatic results. I know I said it before, but be sure you don't stop before it's done. Keep praying until I give the signal to stop, no matter what. The flow of the crystal's energy could reverse and explode out of control. Is all of that clear, Agnès?
I understand. You needn't repeat yourself.
Agnès.
If it does go berserk, do we get a second chance at the ritual?
No second chances, which is why it's so important you all stay out. All right, Agnès, let's begin.
Right.
And time for the most engaging gameplay of all time. Spamming X. What happens if I'm curious what happens if I stop. Nothing. I've stopped tapping. I thought the last one was just hold. Like, what if I stop now? Well, it made me stop that time.
Not yet! Just a little
Okay, here we go. I'm sure I could sit here. I actually don't think it'll do anything if I don't press X. I think it'll just sit there indefinitely. Explode. I'm spamming B now. Nope, nothing's happening. We'll just go ahead and press X.
Keep going!
Bring the clean water back.
Still not enough! You can do this!
I promise you that is enough, Aerie.
Stop! That's it! Yes! It's done! The water crystal is awakened! You did amazing, Agnès!
Agnès, are you alright? She's completely exhausted.
I'm fine. No cause for worry. That makes 2 crystals.
We're halfway there.
Agnès, you need to rest. You've been pushing yourself this whole time.
I told you. I'm fine. Please, spare me your concern. I have to do this. I have to do it alone.
Your supportability cost limit has increased by 1.
Lady Matriarch, the sea! Its waters are clearing!
Oh. It's the guidance of the Vestal. Praise be to her.
And so, the water crystal has been purified. We can go ahead and grab this real quick. We have a new achievement. We get an Arctic Wind. However, we also have some new tutorial quests. Check details in the guide. Press X in a menu will display a guide with more detailed info. For now, try opening the guide in the job menu to check out the details of freelancer abilities. Also, chain special moves. If you use a special move while another is still active, the effects of the first will carry over to the duration of the second. As long as the music plays, you can keep the chain going. That's why some of our special moves are lasting a really long time. As long as that music's playing, any special move that's active will happen. We will probably not complete this one until another boss fight, but you can also rearrange your spells. When arranged, you can arrange the spell lists listed under magic by level or type. When arranged by type, the spells you can use outside of combat are listed first. Very handy. Press Y to switch between orders. So, we go to our magic on yes, for example. We can go ahead and sort. Very, very easy. So, doesn't take too much, but it will complete a little tutorial mission there for us. You also have revise commands. You can revise pre-turn commands characters by character. Just press up when the cursor is on go. Be aware that if you've turned off turn start confirmation or config, though, that go won't show up. We'll basically have to wait till we get into a fight to show that off, but you can change before you actually hit confirm. And then, the last thing was the job. We can go check the freelancer abilities, so run over to this, and look at that. We already knew all these. So, we'll just go ahead and complete that tutorial quest. Ooh, interesting. If an ally is KO'd, you can Brave, then use Phoenix Down and a potion in the same turn to get them up and back in the fray in a hurry. These are such specific tutorial quests that I don't know if we would complete normally. But yes, that is it for the water crystal. And so it's time to return to the matriarch. Go ahead and just leave out the normal way. Run back to town, talk to her, and then hopefully be able to fix... Oh, already did.
Lady Vestal, the oceans herald your return to us. I take it for a sign the water crystal, too, is returned to its pure state. What joy! And the Vestal of Water, is she not with you as well?
Olivia Oblige, Vestal of Water, has given her life in the service of the crystals.
No, but that can't. I had thought, certainly the clearing waters were her doing. Lost to us, gone from this world. What is Florum to do now? It is by your efforts Florum is spared from the Bloodrose Legion's venom. I give you the thanks of all Florum's people in the Vestal of Water's stead. The nation will not return to its chaste and proper ways overnight, I'm certain. But once a new Vestal is chosen, the people's hearts will unite behind her. Might I ask where your travels take you next, Lady Vestal?
I was told the Vestal of Fire is deceased. I must hurry to the fire crystal's side.
I see. Then beyond the sea, to Eisenberg and the Temple of Fire. If you follow the waters west of here, ever west, you will find it. First, cross the Miasma Woods, then to the shore of the inner sea. I shall make a mark of it upon your map. The seas are only newly tamed, and the journey is long. I pray you will be safe.
And so, we have our next destination. The pendant. Are you alright, Agnès? If you're forcing yourself, you don't... Are you so worried about me? Do I make you so worried? Of course I'm worried about you. After what happened, how could I not be? I am fine. I haven't the luxury of stopping to mope. When we first met, you were praying to that pendant of yours, weren't you? This. Sage gave this to me when I was a child. He said something I didn't properly understand, then handed it to me. What did he say? Have the courage to think and act on your own. And the courage to disobey as well. And should you ever face a danger beyond all hope, this pendant will be your salvation. What do you think he meant? I had no idea at the time. Even now I cannot say that I understand any better. The sage is a mysterious man, but I trust his words were true. Now, that's enough talk. We ought to be moving. And moving, we shall. Saw something pop up there, but I guess it is just the same diary that we still need to read at some point. So, we're going to go ahead and head on out of here. I won't actually rest yet, because we will have to make one pit stop in the other city before we get back to our boat. And I can just save there, just in case we get into any fights here. So, we'll go ahead and run on back. You can see our boat's just right there. It's calling for us, but we can't reach it. Hopefully, I think, hoping this is the last time we actually need to do this. I want to save here, because I'm actually going to use the escape stone. But I'm worried the entrance is going to register whichever side that you actually entered from. So let me go ahead and teleport stone here. And let's hope this actually takes me back to the other side entrance. Yep, that's what I was worried about. So let me see if I can load a save. Let's just load that again. That way we don't waste that stone. And I will just have to run through here. It's not going to take me too long, but we have already been through here before, so I'll just see you guys on the other side of the Miasma Woods. I do quickly want to show up what it's talking about. So you can, when you're in Go, you can press up and then choose a character. So like on Yes, if you want to change her command, you can change hers individually without everybody else doing it. Then when you're ready, you hit Go. I accidentally got a level up, and I forgot I was 5 JP away from leveling up Ranger. All you get is bow lore, so nothing too crazy. But with that one defeated, we should be able to go ahead and grab this, the revised commands, and then Ether Magic. Using Brave, you can use an Ether and cast Magic in the same turn. Let's see if we can try that one out, if we can get into one more fight here. Doesn't look like it. This is the exit of the woods, so we just have to run straight down from here, avoiding these toxic puddles, because I actually haven't put that back on yet. But we'll have one more fight, so we can show off Ether Magic. So we'll just default here. We'll go ahead and Brave. We will Ether on Yes, and then Magic with on Yes, doing a Quera on all. And we'll just do this so that way we guarantee we see it. Oh, guarded against Earth. Then we'll just go ahead and finish everything off with Tiz there, because I'm pretty sure Tiz can just kill them both. Yep. So that will be another achievement done. Reorder support abilities. Support abilities are usually organized by job, but you can organize them by effect too. Go to ability, support abilities, and use right stick to recategorize. But that's actually something I was going to show off here in a second anyways, because we do have another point here. So I guess we can just sort by effect. Very cool. You can see reactions, boost damage, boost resistance. That's actually not bad at all. Chance to when hit with an attack. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw a slow parry on. I think that's a pretty solid ability. What is time slip? Whoops. Return to, oh, this is the return to battle. For Tiz here, there's actually not much I want to give him right now. Yeah, I mean, he's using a bow, so maybe just magic defense up isn't bad. For you, I feel like there was something I wanted to give you. We'll give you Abate Wind, because we're actually going to... Well, she needs Abate Wind, but she doesn't have it. We're going to need it here in a second, so we'll just throw on Abate Wind here. And then Edea, you're actually the one... I don't know what I want to do here. Probably magic armor. Like, there's just not really anything great. I guess physical defense up is probably the best. But not really anything great for her, just because she's been on only 2 jobs this whole time. So she doesn't have a lot of abilities built up. But she's very powerful in those jobs. So before we run back up to our boat, you can stop in town if you need to heal. I don't really need to heal right now, but we are going to run back down to this wind crystal dungeon. Oh, hello, Mr. Sandworm. Let's go ahead and delete you real quick. And let me make sure I go claim that achievement I just got as well. So we still have to change special moves and Phoenix down into a potion, but I need somebody to go down first, which I don't plan on. I'm not planning on somebody just going down. So let's go ahead and run into the Wind Temple here. And if you remember, when we first came here, I pointed out that there was a guy right up here. He is the person who will teach you the Wind Summon. I believe it's on the second floor here, yep. All we have to do, I believe, just like the first... Is this a new enemy? I don't remember fighting this at all. No, just gargoyles. I don't remember fighting this one. Go ahead and drop them real quick. Ringabel will be our best shot here, so we're just going to keep him as is and see if he can take this attack. Do I have something that will also... could I give him a... Nate Shell isn't bad, but do I have the Wind Charm? Yep. Let's see. I don't know if I have to survive an attack here, but I believe you just have to survive an attack again. Well met, brave souls. You bear the qualifications. I am the Anchorite of Wind, mouthpiece of Hresvelger. Withstand its assault, and its power shall be yours to command. Now have you the confidence to accept its furious might? Yes? No? Maybe? Yeah, I do. Really? Alright, gosh then. Show me you've got the strength to stand firm. Enemy gets first strike. Really cool. That's literally just a plane. And we do survive because we have resist wind.
Splendid.
You can now summon Restvelger. And because we're actually right here, I don't think we need to heal up because the enemies in this dungeon are very, very weak. So I'm pretty sure we could just kill them if we need to with spells. But also, right here is all we needed to get to. I got really lucky there. I didn't think we were going to make it the whole way, but we'll just go ahead and rest up. Make it so my whole team comes back. And with that, we have another summon under our belt. Rule of thumb is you'll basically get a summon every single chapter. Unfortunately, something I didn't really mention, but I might have slightly mentioned at the beginning of the episode. Whenever I was doing my research on like what jobs I want to use for the future, I actually found that many people do not like the summoner because of the amount of MP it uses. The spells are just very mediocre, and late game, when you've got all the summons, most enemies have insane magic defense, and you're just going to be using so much MP to do less damage than a physical damage dealer will deal. So it's actually like the worst magic class in the game. So it's very unfortunate. I will get every summon still, and I'll probably try to use it a little bit because I love summoner jobs, but unfortunately it's just usually considered the worst. And so with all this taken care of, let's go ahead and step on our airship.
Shall I cast off then?
Please.
And so, our ship is fixed. Unfortunately, though, we can't fly yet. Our engine is still damaged, so all we can do is stay on the water here.
Dark mood for a nice day's sailing.
Agnès, forgive me.
For what?
What happened to Olivia? I am partly to blame.
You may have fought for the duchy, but you've nothing to do with the one who killed Olivia.
But I do. That monster, the one they call the witch, Victoria, I knew of her.
Just who are you, Edea? Before, when that man attacked, Alternus, you knew him. Better than a simple soldier of the Sky Knights ought.
I hadn't intended to hide who I am, but I should have told you sooner. My father is Grand Marshal of the Eternian Forces, leader of the Council of Six.
What?
If the Council is in charge, and he leads the Council, your father's the head of the whole duchy!
Then the order to assassinate the Vestal of Water came from your father?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't blame you if you blame me for it, though.
You don't... You intend to stand there and feign heartache and innocence both? Perhaps it was you who communicated Olivia's hiding place to the duchy?
That's not... I wouldn't!
Perhaps you were a spy this whole time, deceiving us even now!
Anya, stop! We fought this far together. That means something. Don't doubt it.
Excuse me. I need rest. I ask that you leave me alone a while.
We're crossing into open water.
I gotta say, I get it, but man, is Agnès annoying. We're just gonna head straight to this objective marker here. Chapter 3 hasn't started yet, right? We would have got the achievement for Chapter 3 starting.
Over here, everyone! Feast your eyes upon this!
What's the matter?
Oh...
Oh my.
Chapter 3, Beloved Bonds.
What on earth is that?
A ship, perhaps? But it's too big.
And it's not moving.
I'll wager the women there frolic around in bathing suits all day long.
In your dreams, Ringabel.
What are we waiting for? Let's lodge there tonight.
Unacceptable. We've no time for distractions. We must awaken the fire crystal.
I am the one at the helm here, no? I'll make the call. Thank you very much.
And so we've started Chapter 3. A Glamorous Life. This thing is enormous. How many Escalots do you think would fit in there? Is it a ship? An island? Have we chanced upon the forbidden sanctuary of the Bikini tribe? Here's hoping they're cannibals with a taste for philanderers. From its look, it has to be a ship. Some luxury cruise liner, maybe? A luxury what? Crew who? What are you talking about, Edea? It's like a super duper huge boat with free extravagance imaginable. Every cabin a king's bedchamber, every meal a 5-star feast, you name it, they have it aboard. Whoa, such a thing really exists? And here I've never even seen anything bigger than a crabbing ship. Tiz, please, you're getting bumpkin all over my feral bikini women fantasy. Yes, we are. Let's go ahead and claim our achievement for getting to Chapter 3. We get 3 high potions. And with that, guys, I think this is a good place to wind things down. I do want to explore this massive ship, however, I think that's a good place to start the next episode. So, I will see you guys then.